Okay, this isn't just hype. Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, just said something that could redefine how we think about AI forever. We've officially crossed into the era of superintelligence. Not we're close, not we're almost there. His words were crystal clear. We're in it, right now. He calls this moment a gentle singularity, a steady, manageable rise into a world dominated by digital superintelligence. But when you actually step back and look at what's happening, at what Google, Meta, and OpenAI are building, gentle starts to feel like a massive understatement. We're talking about AI models that optimize themselves, networks of agents working together like digital teams, billion-dollar labs going dark as they chase something beyond even AGI, something no one truly knows how to control. If you're not paying attention, it's time to start, because according to the people actually building the future, it's already here. Let's break it all down. Let's kick off with what might be the most underrated breakthrough in AI right now, Google's MAS framework. This is more than just a new feature or product. It could be a quiet revolution, and possibly a foundational step toward real, scalable superintelligence. Here's how it works. Traditionally, AI models are trained for one specific task. Maybe it's solving math problems, generating code, or analyzing text. MAS flips that on its head. Instead of relying on one model, it groups together many, each with a unique role. Like a digital team where every member brings something to the table. You've probably heard of multi-agent AI. That's the idea of using several models in tandem to solve complex problems. But MAS isn't just another multi-agent framework. It's more advanced. It builds teams of AI teams, multiple agents each composed of smaller, specialized models, all working together as one coordinated unit. What makes MAS terrifyingly powerful is that it doesn't just connect agents and hope for the best. It optimizes everything, the prompts, the roles, the entire workflow, and it does this with minimal human input. Usually setting up AI agents means handcrafting prompts, carefully sequencing tasks, and doing a ton of trial and error. One bad instruction can throw the whole system off. MAS eliminates that chaos by doing 3 things. Step 1. It improves each agent's prompt individually. Not just vague improvements, we're talking step-by-step logic, real-world examples, and fine-tuned instruction sets that make each agent smarter by itself. Step 2. It starts connecting agents in different configurations, experimenting to find which layouts work best. But instead of brute force testing every combination, MAS filters out what clearly doesn't work and focuses only on what shows real promise. Step 3. Once the best layout is locked in, it goes back and fine-tunes everything again. But this time with a bird's-eye view. It refines prompts so that the agents don't just function in isolation, they collaborate better together. The results? Shocking. In benchmark tests like Math and Hotpot QA, which require logic, reasoning, and synthesis, MAS-enhanced systems outperform traditional setups. Just by improving prompts, it hit 84% accuracy in solving math problems. No extra data, no extra compute, just smarter instructions. And the configuration matters a lot. Some agent layouts boosted performance by 3%, but the wrong setup, it actually hurt results, in some cases dropping accuracy by 15%. MAS even discovered that certain structures like debate or executor agents worked incredibly well, while roles like reflect or summarize actually made things worse. The key takeaway: MAS isn't about throwing more AI at a problem. It's about choosing the right tools, giving them the right jobs, and letting them figure out the best way to work together. And it's modular. You can apply it anywhere. Debugging, multi-source fact pulling, logic chains, you name it. MAS is like going from a group of smart individuals to a world-class team. Coordinated, efficient, and evolving, without micromanagement. But it's not just a research tool anymore. As frameworks like MAS take off, companies are already feeling the impact. Microsoft, Amazon, and Google have laid off thousands of employees, many of them in roles AI can now handle. But at the same time, they're hiring people who can work with these new systems. AI agents, workflows, multi-model reasoning. The job market is shifting, and fast. If Google is building the brain structure of superintelligence, OpenAI just supercharged its raw power. Meet GPT-4o3 Pro, OpenAI's most advanced model yet. This isn't a small upgrade, this is a seismic leap in capability. It's already live for ChatGPT Pro and Team users. API users are getting it too. Enterprise and EDU accounts will follow soon. And yes, it's expensive, minus $20 per $1 million input tokens, $80 for output. But when you see what it can do, the price starts to make sense. OpenAI says 03 Pro outperforms every single model they've released, including the already strong 03. It's better across the board, higher clarity, more accurate, follows instructions better, produces more complete answers. It's even dominating academic benchmarks. On the AIM 2024, a notoriously tough math exam, 03 Pro outscored everything. It also crushed the GPQA Diamond benchmark, which tests PhD-level science reasoning. It beat Gemini 2.5 Pro. It beat Claude Opus. Game over. But it's not just about text anymore. 03 Pro can analyze documents, search the web in real time, reason over visual inputs, and even run Python code. It's got memory too, meaning it learns from previous chats and tailors responses based on your habits. Think of it as your own evolving assistant. There are limitations. It can't generate images. It doesn't work with Canvas yet. Temporary chats are disabled due to a tech issue. And yes, it's slightly slower than earlier models, but the quality more than makes up for it. And OpenAI isn't done. Sam Altman recently confirmed that their upcoming open source model, originally planned for release in June, has been delayed. Why? Because they stumbled on something unexpected, no explanation. Just a cryptic promise that it's worth the wait. Whatever that means, it's clear OpenAI is holding something big behind the curtain. Let's talk about that word again, superintelligence. In a recent blog post, Sam Altman said we've already crossed the threshold, not approaching it, past it. He described this moment as passing the event horizon, a point of no return. From here on out, AI doesn't just improve, it accelerates. And that's not a distant scenario, it's happening now. He calls this shift the gentle singularity, not an explosive, out-of-control AI apocalypse, but a steady, manageable climb into a new phase of intelligence. Still, that doesn't make it safe. Altman backed this up with some eye-popping stats. As of May 2025, ChatGPT has 800 million weekly active users. That's nearly 1 billion people relying on AI every single week, and not just for writing poems or tweets. We're talking business, research, software, decision-making. He predicts the way we write code will never be the same again. By next year, AI won't just generate answers, it'll start generating brand new insights. And by 2027, he says we might see real-world robots handling real-world tasks, autonomously. But here's where it gets serious. Altman warns that even tiny misalignments in AI behavior when scaled to this level could lead to major problems. He's calling for urgent action, globally. No centralized AI control, no black box decisions. He wants humanity's long-term goals embedded into these systems. And most importantly, a collective decision on what values we're actually building into AI. Because once these systems take over critical functions, healthcare, infrastructure, law, education, there's no reset button. Meanwhile, Meta is making moves of its own, massive ones. Mark Zuckerberg just launched a secretive new AI lab, not to build basic assistants, not even AGI. His goal? Superintelligence. And he's not playing around. He just hired Alexander Wang, the 28-year-old founder of Scale AI. That's the company that provided foundational tools and labeled data for OpenAI, Microsoft and others. Zuck is betting that Wang and his elite team can help Meta leap ahead. The investment? We're talking 7 to 9-figure salaries. And some of the top minds from Google and OpenAI have already signed on. Why now? Because Meta's been slipping. Internal friction, failed product launches, and talent loss have slowed them down. But Zuckerberg hasn't changed his vision. He wants AI embedded in everything. Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, smart glasses. And with over 1 billion people already using Meta's AI every month, he's got the reach. Now he wants the breakthrough. The deal with Scale AI is being structured carefully, likely to avoid regulatory scrutiny, but the strategy is clear. Meta wants to win the next round of the AI war, and they're betting that superintelligence is the battlefield. When you look at what's unfolding, Google's self-optimizing agents, OpenAI's benchmark-destroying models, Meta's billion-dollar moonshot, one truth becomes impossible to ignore. We're not asking if superintelligence is coming anymore. According to Sam Altman, it's already here, and the rest of the industry? They're building like it is. This is no longer a tool. It's an evolving digital system, self-improving, autonomous, scaled to billions, and it's shaping the world whether we're ready or not. So maybe Altman's right. Maybe this really is the gentle singularity. But if this is gentle, what's the next phase? That's the world we're stepping into, one where AI is accelerating beyond prediction, beyond planning, and maybe even beyond control. Let us know what you think in the comments. Are we in the singularity, or is the wildest part still ahead of us? Because one thing's for sure, the future isn't waiting, and that's all man. If you found this video amazing, make sure you hit the like button and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more of these kinds of videos. Thanks for watching.